Doctor Who Season 9, Episodes 15 to 20, titled The Mutants. I couldn't help myself. I couldn't help myself. I need to do that because it has the word mutants. And surprisingly enough, like, even though the story is called The Mutants, you do see the mutants, it's technically not really about the mutants, because normally when you have, like, insert villain title is in your story, you kind of assume that they're going to be the main focus. I mean, they're a part of the story. There's elements of them that drives the plot forward, but it's not, like, they're not the big bads. It's us human race. It's us humans. We're always the bad guys. Oh my god, it feels like Doctor Who has a complete agenda against the human race. Why are you so anti-human? Oh, that's probably the future. That's 50 years. That's like if we find life and we find out all different civilizations. That's probably what it would be like. It's like, why are we so anti-human? We're not that bad. And it's like, everyone's like, really, you want to check stuff? Anyway, so, but they're not, no, they're not. They're basically a plot device, but an interesting plot device, because you got the Doctor and Joe Grant receiving this bowl, basically it's a soccer ball painted in black and painted in black rubber. Has a message inside, but the only person who can open the message is who the message is for. So they go into the TARDIS, find out who he is, and it's in this colony, won by as most Doctor Who classic stories go, won by an overlord that talks about independence and caring about you and care about the safety of our team and safety of everyone inside. But in reality, we basically give no shits about you, and the moment you turn into a giant cockroach, we will kick you out of the womb and never come back, because we don't know what to do with you. Because outside of this craft, of the facility, if they enter onto the planet, there's poison in the air. Poison in the air, everywhere you look. Yeah. And you turn into a giant cockroach, basically a giant cricket. And when one of these people that they have, one of their colleagues, are like, we need freedom, we deserve to have our freedom back, and he busts in, he busts out, and he runs to outside, but he has Joe Grant hostage. So naturally you have the Doctor and the facility trying to make sure Joe is fine. Us learning what this world is like, with like how it came to be, what is the facility like, what these people are like, and those, it's the classic, and also take down the bad guys as human waste. Which I would say the final episode of the story is absolutely fantastic. It gets a little bit repetitive, I won't lie. It gets slightly repetitive where it's like, and then this person walks in the room, and then this person enters the room, and then this person enters the room, and then of course the villain has to show. Of course these the mutants. Of course these mutants are going to have to show up somehow. Because it's the specters show up, and our bad guys are like, oh, there's nothing wrong here. There's nothing wrong here. Doctor, you must say everything's okay, or Miss Grant is going to go bye, and and it's a really well done. It's really, I'm very captivated. I'm very captivated by the ending of the story, of like how it's all shaped up. Even though it got weird at the end, I was like, so the mutations is like, so they turn into a cockroach, and if they have more radiation by this magical crystal, that they're going to turn to Model Jesus? Model Jesus, with a really pretty face for the 1970s. Like, it's not, I was like, okay, fine, you know, you try to explain like, hey, it's the it's like a it's the butterfly. It's like it's like a caterpillar opening a butterfly, becoming a butterfly. I get you. Still, you know, Supermodel Jesus. I just wasn't really expecting that. So, with magical powers, and with you know with the rainbow steams all flying around and while everywhere they walk, everywhere they walk. But here's the thing: most of the story I got invested in. You know, it's quite interesting to have like a title that when they're not really there, but when it is all about greed and your being when it's more of a human entity towards it, it is kind of changing. For classic series, it's like evil creature. We need to stop the evil creature and save the humans. When it's not that, it's kind of the reverse of things. That's when things get interesting. That's when things get appealing and figuring out how things going to go. Maybe it got slow at the in the middle. I won't lie. It got probably, maybe shade off a little bit. Maybe make it 5 episodes instead of 6 episodes. But I don't like lying. I liked it. I liked it quite well, which is kind of weird because, like, the Portugal clearly I'm not a big fan of. Because we'd be sticking on fucking Earth. Why are you so anti-Earth? Well, piss off. It's a show about adventure time and space, okay? Let's go time and space, shall we? But yeah. But we only got one more story left, which is the Time Monster.